What's up everybody, my name's Chance and today we're going to be revisiting a vampire deck. And it seems to have disappeared on me, maybe it's at the bottom of the list. Here it is. Again, the MTG Arena sort of deck list has been very buggy here recently. Nonetheless, this vampire deck is more focused on being a little bit more aggro as opposed to the other one, which was more sort of sit back, let things sort of unfold. It does still have, you know, the Regal Bloodlords and the Epicure and the Sanctum. So these, 7 cards are all costly, but past that it's pretty cheap deck, and I figured for today's video we would actually go play some of the Nexus Cascade Constructed. For those of you who don't know, basically Cascade Constructed gives you the ability of Cascade on every turn, and so the first spell you play, you can it shuffles through your deck basically, and it finds a card of less mana cost, and you can cast it for free this turn. So it's pretty cool little I guess game mode that's out right now. And so yeah, we'll just hop right into it. No particular reason that I wanted to play in this game mode, except that I actually think that it's really fun and interesting. And I played this game out, or this deck out in normals as well, and it, you know, it does better than the other vampire deck, I'll say that, as it's a little bit quicker to close out a victory, and there's not so much sort of waiting on those back end cards. It still does fall victim to a good mono red deck or mono blue deck, as those are still super strong. So yeah, you see here the first spell you play each turn sort of runs like that. We're just gonna get rid of the planes here. We'll play Ajani's Welcome, and now it'll sift through my whole deck looking for a 0 cost card, because Ajani's Welcome is 1. Obviously I don't have any, so it just basically reshuffles my whole deck, which I guess would be pretty annoying if you were playing a Surveil deck. Thankfully we are not. We'll play our other Ajani's Welcome, and again it should have the same effect. Yeah. We need, one more land draw to play Regal Bloodlord, and we can already play Conclave. The cool thing about this this game mode is whenever you play a spell, it actually gives you a chance to play a creature card, as it's really just any spell that's less. Okay, so he's playing, who's he playing? Rakdos Burn, maybe? Yeah, probably. Red black, hit me with a lightning, and the electrostatic field coming out. I'm going to say more than likely. Unfortunate that we didn't draw a creature card, but a land is probably the next best thing, as it does give us Regal Bloodlord on 2 turns? 2 turns from now. Experimental Frenzy. Alrighty. We can get rid of Experimental Frenzy, but I don't think we really want to. We can get rid of one of the electrostatic fields. That might be worth it. Let's go ahead and do it, see if we can get a creature card out this turn. Oh, yeah, there we go. Skymarch Bloodlord. Or Bloodletter? Bloodletter, not Bloodlord. Thinking of Regal Bloodlord there. So we'll heal up some in that little play. Take out one of the electrostatic fields, just because I don't want him dealing that much damage to me just from playing one card, because from one card it can trigger both electrostatic fields, and then obviously he gets to play another card after that one, so I'd sort of get the double trigger on it. Yeah. So glad I went with what I did there, and this turn we'll get out Regal Bloodlord. And yeah, Legion Lieutenant, actually a super good draw there. And we'll heal back up. Thankfully, since we are playing vampires, we're pretty counter to his burn. We'll just attack, because he really doesn't have anything to defend with. And honestly, our heal should be fine enough for us to not have to worry about his burn. So he might be in trouble. Probably find a good way to deal with Bloodlord. Maybe not if he's just shocking us. And he's playing shock for his first turn, so he really doesn't get the benefits of the Maelstrom Nexus. Oh, and Maelstrom Nexus is actually the name of the card, not Cascade. So maybe that's just the ability. Not quite sure. He has an Arclight Phoenix. That's not a bad card. We can play both Paladin of Atonement and Skymarch Bloodletter here. We're gonna play Skymarch first because the little ability here works off the first card you play, and it is a higher cost card, so gives us more chance to play something. There it was. Legion's Landing's pretty good play as well. So I actually get 3 creatures out this turn. Heal for 6. Heal for 7 actually. I forgot about Skymarch Bloodletter. And now Paladin of Atonement. He is going to sacrifice his Phoenix there. Perfectly fine by me. And we should have this game won in the bag, honestly. This side of the board is looking very meek. And I always find these sort of events, whatever you want to call them, the streamer events, to be pretty fun and pretty worthwhile. Paying 500 gold to get 1 guaranteed rare card. Honestly, not that bad of a trade-off. Okay. He only dealt 3 damage. Maybe he has a shock in hand. Or another lightning strike or wizard's lightning, something that would allow him to finish off Regal Bloodlord. He only needs to play 1 more, right? Oh, he couldn't play it because he had Experimental Frenzy. Well, glad I didn't take that off the board myself then, huh? There's the surrender. Alrighty. So pretty quick game 1. Sentinel of the Pearl Trident, a merfolk. Pretty cool. I've been thinking about doing a merfolk deck, but doing one a little bit more drawn out instead of the merfolk aggro that everyone's so used to. Obviously, the merfolk aggro is the best combination for it, but you know, I enjoy taking deck ideas and sort of changing them around, swapping them. It's okay. Severed Strands is actually really good in a vampire deck, and I don't see it, I feel like, often enough. Especially with, I can't think of his name. There's a 2-cost vampire that whenever you gain life, basically you can play him from the graveyard. Really, really good and dope card with most vampire decks. Alrighty. So we're up against a green deck. That could actually be really scary. We'll go and play Legion Lieutenant. Maybe we can get an Ajani's Welcome out of it. Actually, I think that's all we can get. Yeah, there's one. So it's kind of good that we play that before Legion's Lieutenant lands. Yeah, so we go ahead and get the +1 from it. Yeah, so the scary thing about playing against... oh, even scarier is if he's a Dinosaur deck. Scary thing, and he is. Is that they have a huge ability to use the Maelstrom Nexus emblem to their advantage. Obviously, they have a lot of higher cost cards. Obviously, they have a lot of mana tap available on their field. So, we can Conclave Tribunal, and I think we do. I want to get the Draconic Disciple out of the way so he can't create that 5/5 flying creature. Adanto Vanguard is actually pretty good for us. See, I was about to say, he basically has 5 mana, so he could play a Charging Monstrosaurus. This is exactly what I was talking about. Turn 3 playing a 5-cost card. Unfortunately for him, he only drew a Llanowar, but that still helps him ramp up pretty sizably. I think I do pay. I wonder if I pay the 4, make him invincible, and then use Severed Strands if he gets sacrificed. We'll try it out. If nothing else, you know, whoopsie. Okay. So it doesn't work. Oops. My bad. That is unfortunate. Yeah, I mean, I guess, I was gonna say, I guess we can attack, but then he can just attack with everything next turn and take us down to 10. Guaranteed, so there's another charging monster source. That's slightly annoying. And a raptor hatchling is super annoying as well. Looks like this game might go in the toilet. Let's see, we can't we can't block that here. Oh, and another land. That's not what we needed at all. Actually, that might be game. We'll try and stall it out and see if we can't bring it back some way, shape, or form, but it's not looking very good. We do have a lot of lifelink with the 2 Ajani's Welcome, the Dawn of Hope, being able to create monsters. That's not good. So that's actually lethal. Right, he attacks with both. And everything else. No? Why would he not attack with both and everything else? Does not make any sense. Okay, so he won't have lethal, but we're going to be down to 2 health. Which is unfortunate. Honestly, I don't know what would bring us back. Not that, though. Certainly not that. Alright, we'll see what we draw out of our draw here. What could have been, what almost was. Yeah. That's going to be game. Alright, so we'll just concede here. Like I said, Dinosaur is very scary. You start playing them turn 3. It's definitely going to be a difficult time for you. And we'll get on to match 3. These games are actually burning out rather quickly, so it seems. We might go play 1 or 2 normal matches. Get the video a little bit longer and show you guys what this deck's like without all the debauchery. Yeah, we'll keep it. And I go first. It's a pretty good starting hand. I do have to say, we don't curve out perfectly with Skymarch Bloodletter, but you know, we got plenty of turns in between to try. So we'll just play the Ajani's Welcome for now. It'll sift through and not find anything because we don't have any 0-cost cards. Actually, the only 0-cost card that I know of in the game is, I think, Mox Amber. It's a little artifact. I think all it does is untap an artifact, or it untaps something at the end of the turn. And we're up against another Llanowar deck. That's a little scary. I say we play Vanguard first. Yeah. Play Vanguard first. And there's a Legion's Landing. That's actually a really good draw. Ajani's Welcome would have also been, well, welcome. Not to use play on words there, but... Two Legion's Lieutenant is actually really, really good. We really need to draw some more land, though, more than anything else. If we want to make this a successful game, come out 2-1 in the series. Druid of the Cowl is going to be annoying, but he does tap his Llanowar. Jollies, what is that? Oh, Caller. He is going Dinosaur. That's unfortunate. Especially since we're not drawing any lands. We just keep drawing these high cost creature cards, which is super unfortunate. We'll get out another Ajani's Welcome that should give us a little bit beefier health, which we're definitely going to need if he manages to start getting out some dinosaurs. So we'll go ahead and attack with Adanto Vanguard. Actually, we'll go ahead and attack with both because that gives us life gain, yeah. We'll just attack with the Vanguard. He'll probably just let the damage go through, honestly. 4 damage is not that scary, yeah. And it's better than trading out either one of his cards, which he might need in order to summon a dinosaur next turn. Hopefully not, but what could he have? He could have a charging Monstrosaurus, I guess. Wouldn't be a bad play. Because Conjolies would make it cost 1 less, and he has the 4. He has the red mana. Yep. Pretty good call there. It's not a bad draw for him either, considering it has haste along with it, so you can go ahead and attack with this turn. And honestly, we'll probably just use our vampire token. Well, maybe not, because then it means next turn we can attack with everything and transform Legion's Landing. So maybe we just take the 5 damage. There's another land. We can get Skymarch Bloodletter out now. Not this turn, but next turn. Another Legion's Landing. Ooh. If we play it though, it's going to replace our other one. We'll just decline it. We can activate Legion's Landing this turn, so I'm going to. Oh, duh. It was me I was waiting on. Alright, so he's all the way down to 5 health. Looking pretty good for us. If he attacks with his charging Monstrosaurus, he's not going to have any defense. But the fact that he didn't block any that turn sort of makes me wonder what he's got up his sleeve, because he can play some pretty powerful monsters with the amount of mana he has. We'll see though. At least we did transform the Legion's Landing, so now we have another mana, if nothing else. We need what? Actually, we can go ahead and use Sanctum Seeker. That's good. Actually, play Sanctum Seeker and Epicure of Blood. That's game. That's super unfortunate. Let me see if I can. There we go. Flying, Double Strike, Vigilance, Trample, and Indestructible. The top of Primal Dawn. You can tell he's happy about getting that one out. That's a big fucking monster. Alrighty. In combat, my turn. I think we play the Ajani's Welcome and the Skymarch Bloodletter, and then we get out Sanctum Seeker and Epicure of Blood. Yeah. And as long as we keep all of our creatures, next turn we have lethal. Might as well attack with Adanto Vanguard because we can just make him, you know, indestructible. And he sort of has to block him here, so. Ooh, actually, bad play. Now I have to pay the 4 life. Alrighty. So, probably not the best play, actually. as we could have used Adanto Vanguard to block, which would have been better. Whatever. Misplays are real. So yeah, next turn we'll get down Sanctum Seeker and then just attack with everything. Assuming he doesn't heal up past, what, 5? That's a pretty big monster, do have to say. And what is that? Burning Sun's Avatar? Ooh. That almost makes it to where we can't have lethal. That's fine. He's gonna kill one of our Legion Lieutenants. We still have 4 vampires, so whenever we play Sanctum Seeker next turn and attack, should be game. Again, as long as he doesn't heal. So far, I'm not seeing any heals. Come on. Just trying to decide whether or not to attack. No blockers. Let's see if he has any counterplay to Sanctum Seeker. Basically, me playing this card is the decision maker of the game. Essentially, we can get the other Legion's Lieutenant out, or Legion's Landing, Legion's Lieutenant. All these Legion cards, confusing the hell out of me. Alrighty. We'll keep the untapped. Yeah. So there's game. Got him with the Sanctum Seeker. So we did end up going 2-1 in our 3-game series. And I actually got up to 3-1 in the Nexus Cascade constructed with this deck as well. We'll go play a normal one, like I said, so you guys can sort of see what this deck's like without all the shenanigans. Then we'll probably wrap it up after this one, given it's, you know, a decent length game, not just sort of a fluke. Alrighty. Yeah, it's pretty good. Oathsworn Vampire, that's the one I was thinking of. So we'll get Ajani's Welcome out, obviously. But yeah, Oathsworn Vampire enters battlefield tap, so it's much like the Diregraph Ghoul, except in vampire form. And whenever you gain life, you can cast it from your graveyard. So pretty good, pretty cheap. Lord, let's hope he's not playing a fucking Merfolk deck. Let's go and get Adanto Vanguard out. And next turn, maybe Oathsworn. We'll see what he plays. I'm thinking Oathsworn though. River Sneak, yeah, we're gonna attack with our Adanto. He's gonna attack regardless. Next turn we can play the Ajani's Welcome before we play the Legion's Lieutenant. So yeah, let's go ahead and get down Oathsworn. He's not gonna block here. And like I said, next turn he's attacking with his River Sneak no matter what, so tapping both of our creatures here doesn't really do too much against us. And next turn we'll play Ajani's Welcome, Legion Lieutenant to sort of buff our other vampires. And let's see if he can play 2 Merfolk this turn, or just 1. Hopefully just the 1. Kamina, just 1. Okay. Does have a lot more health than 1 I would hope for, but basically you can't kill our Oathsworn once we get the Legion Lieutenant out, and he can't kill our Adanto Vanguard, so yeah, still in a pretty good position, honestly. And there's another land card. Could play both Legion Lieutenants, which would make Oathsworn able to kill Kumina. I could attack for 8 guaranteed to his face. He'll be down to 9. Yeah, I think we just play both legions. Playing the Ajanis is nice, but like this gives us more rush. So combat, I'll attack. We'll see if he'll sacrifice his Kumina here. I doubt it, but maybe. And like I said, he'll go down to 8, not 9. Sorry. So next turn we actually have lethal. Got to be pretty scary for a Merfolk deck when turn 4 you're already looking at lethal. Merfolk Mistbinder is okay, but still, I don't think it saves him. He's gonna have to sacrifice something next turn. Kumina's something. Well, maybe he wouldn't have to sacrifice Kumina's. He's probably gonna buff Kumina here. Make him a 4/6. Ooh, another Jade Bearer. This is a scary thing with Merfolk, is they can very quickly swarm the field. So I'll probably attack with his Kumina and his River Sneak here. That'll be 10 damage to us. No, not gonna attack with a Kumina. That's fine by me, honestly. We will play Dawn of Hope and Ajani's Welcome here. Just resolve it. The only thing you can do is play Kumina's passive, and you're not going to until the end of the turn. So, now we'll play Ajani's Welcome. And I think we still attack here. He'll kill Oathsworn with his Kumina. And Adanto will probably get blocked by a Jade Bearer. Oh, he should not have done that before I attacked. So, misplay on his part. He could have definitely stayed in the game there. But, yeah. Turn 5 victory. Turn 5 victory with the Vampire Siege deck. So, let me put out this bad habit, and I'll wrap up this video. And Bolas is clutch. Actually, a pretty cool card there. So yeah, we'll go back over the deck one more time, maybe if my little scroll thing wants to work here. Boom, boom, boom. There it is. Ajani's Welcome, Legion's Landing. Basically, all of these cards are really low cost to. And quick little note: you can either increase Paladin of Atonement or Oathsworn Vampire, taking out the Martyr of Dusk. Again, I am playing with limited cards, so you guys know these decks aren't always top shape. Another thing you could do is take out the Martyr of Dusk and probably put in one more Legion's Landing. Wouldn't hurt. Queen's Commission is obviously just to get more vampires out on the field, which is great with the Sanctum Seeker. Honestly, if you wanted to, you could probably add in another Sanctum Seeker, take out maybe the Skymarch Bloodletters, take out both of them, add in 2 more Sanctum Seekers. If you wanted to go with the Severed Strand and the Oathsworn Vampire path, that's certainly one where you could take out the Paladin of Atonement and the Martyr of Dusk and increase Oathsworn Vampire and Severed Strands. So a lot of cool things you can actually do with the Vampire decks here and still make them sort of aggro and rush oriented. Nonetheless, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like down below. Comment in the comment section if you have anything you want to say, of course. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.